Royals, and there's good news today for the Princess Royal. Her husband, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, says she is doing fine. The King's sister is in hospital after she suffered minor head injuries and concussion. She's believed to have been kicked by a horse whilst walking on her Gatcombe Park estate on Sunday evening. Well, let's get further thoughts on this in the company of esteemed royal commentator Caroline Aston. Caroline, good to see you. Some of the papers, Caroline, are speculating that things could be more serious for Princess Anne than previously reported. There is a suggestion of memory loss. Are you worried about her state of health?
Well, concussion's a nasty thing, and the side effects of it, I've had it myself, forgetfulness, tiredness. It takes a while to get over it. And don't forget, this hard-working lady, the most hard-working royal we have, actually, is in her 74th year. So it'll take her a while to get over this. And isn't there an irony in it that an Olympic medal-winning equestrienne has been, well, kicked or whatever by a horse and reduced to this when she wasn't even astride a horse? She was walking around her estate. I think the most serious aspect of this, though, is that thinned down, slimmed down working royal family that the king wanted is now so slim it's pretty anorexic. The fates have conspired, and that balcony load of royals that we see at Buckingham Palace is rather like a row of bowling skittles, isn't it? 3 knocked out now. Where do we go next? The fickle bowling ball of fate seems to be striking them out one by one.
Most definitely. It's been a really bad year for the royals health-wise. And as you mentioned, Anne there, she won't be doing that trip to Canada. She won't be at the banquet for the Japanese emperor this evening. Plus, she's an important moral support for the king in the absence of Queen Elizabeth, isn't she?
Totally. And I mean, as I say, we forget how old she is, rather like her mother, the Queen, who was kind of ageless. We knew she was an elderly lady, but she was always out there doing things. And the same is true of Princess Anne, who's totally no-nonsense, get on with the job, just like her father, who she resembles an awful lot in attitude. He was a no-fuss man. She's a no-fuss Princess Royal, and she will just be aching to get out of that hospital bed as soon as it's considered safe for her to do so and get back to doing what she's been doing ever since the diagnosis of her brother and, of course, of Princess of Wales, to get out there supporting and doing her stuff. All power to her.